So I'm going to do an unboxing video of some of the stuff that my mom gave me today. It's apparently stuff from my childhood that she didn't feel the need to give to my cousins. I'm not sure quite what's going on, but they're cleaning out their house in preparation for moving eventually, and she gave me a bunch of random stuff, and I don't have any idea really what's in here. But things that my mom gives me tend to be pretty funny, so we're going to figure that out. We got a shoebox. Inside the shoebox are these little tiny leather boots. There are two of them. I cannot remember. I mean, these look like they've been worn, but I obviously don't remember ever wearing them. I would have been pretty small, obviously. My feet aren't this big anymore. And there's this big box, which is kind of questionable. It has little boxes in it. This is ribbons. Missouri Math Contest ribbon. I remember winning these. I had no idea that they still existed. Rittner School District Science Fair first place for acid attack. This is a thing I did with using hydrochloric acid on shells when I was in 5th grade, I think. Zoo Olympics. I'm guessing this is a participation ribbon. I have no idea. I have no memory. And this is something with the St. Louis Zoo. I have no memory of this. More Missouri Math Contest. Second place Rittner School District Science Fair Acid Attack 2. So I guess this one must have been 4th grade and this one was 5th grade. And I must have done more or less the same thing both years. I don't really remember doing it twice, but first place in the college school spelling bee, 1986, 2nd grade. Another Missouri Math Contest, 3rd place this time. And a 5th place, and another 5th place. I remember doing the Missouri Math Contests, and I think I was several years younger than everybody else, if I remember right. I don't know. That might have been something else. Yeah, this is 4th grade concepts, so it must be 4th grade problem solving. So these must have been grade level contests. This is also 4th grade problem solving. Oh, these two are state. This is regional. And regional again. 4th grade estimation and computation. 5th grade, oh, that's one of the science fair ones. And this is regional concepts, 4th grade. So the better ones are regional and the 5th places are state. Which I would never have remembered any of that, so I guess that's the thing. Weeblo's ribbons with pins. Again, this is something, like I remember being in Weeblo's for a year. But we have a computer pin, a painting pin, a baseball pin, and I don't know, maybe that's supposed to be a microscope, or maybe it's supposed to be a music. I couldn't tell you. But I love the college school button, which I'm kind of amused by. There are a bunch of buttons in my parents' house still from that era that I don't have. And I think probably, or did hear earlier, might be. And something else Scout related. I'm sure if you were a Scout you probably know this, but I don't. We have a container that says Tim's baby shoes, which is obviously something I would really want. And they are, in fact, Tim's baby shoes. Gertrude's Originals. My baptism shoes from April 22nd, 1979. Little tiny white shoes. I don't know why you would need special shoes to be baptized in. Hat maybe, but shoes is a little confusing. Apparently this is a thing. Maybe if I had kids this would be a thing I understood, but I have them now. We have, I don't remember this at all, so I'm pretty sure this can't be mine. But it probably has something else in it. It's a cup, and a sippy cup, and baby brush and comb, which I'm guessing this might actually be what's in here. It is. I'm a little disappointed given the boxes. This isn't a harmonica, but it's a brush and a little tiny comb. This is the bowl that's on the box. I still have no memory of any of this. I was not very big, so who knows. In a bin. And here's the sippy cup lid for the other cup. And a bunch of kid-sized silverware, which, I mean, having tiny little spoons is actually not a bad thing. I don't know about tiny little forks. That I'm maybe not so fond of. A little knife. Why I would have needed a butter knife at 18 months. I don't understand. Plastic spoon, more little spoons, more little tiny forks. They're actually reasonably nice, like 4 different shapes of tiny little spoon. Like these I might actually keep. We have something white with my name on it. I'm guessing this is what it says. It's something to do with my baptism. The baptismal blanket. Not sure what it says. Baptism, April 22nd, Reverend Jerry Goss, presented by United Presbyterian Women. Okay. Jerry was a friend of my parents, who was the pastor of a neighboring church. My dad was the pastor of our church, and obviously didn't want to baptize me. So they had somebody else do it. He wanted to be the parent. That's totally sensible. Now you've seen me fold and can run away. We have Tim's birth baptism plagued from Gosses. I'm pretty sure they meant to put plaque. I guess it is plaque. Maybe. Looks like a Judah. Indeed, kind of a terrible. I'm not sure why we're crucifying this small child. Yeah, that's seriously creepy. I just want to say, seriously creepy. I might keep this just because it's disturbing. This says christening gown and bonnets and booties. Which there's more booties? Well, here's the bonnet. I don't know, I was reputed to not like the water very much, so maybe I should have had this on more longer. And what seems to be a pocket handkerchief. Oh no, it's clearly an item of clothing. Oh, this is the gown. Okay. I'm not sure what the other thing is. Maybe this is an undergown. Yeah, this is we obviously have 2 layers of christening gown here because, you know, what a 2-month-old child needs is more underwear. And there are little knit booties, 4 of them. 4 of them. This is a puzzlement. How many feet did I have when I was 2 months old? I would have said 2. I only ever remember having 2. But there are 4 booties. This may be evidence of something. And then this is apparently another hat of some sort. Because again, how many heads did I have? I mean, this one's more lacy, but how many heads? I'm confused. Now we have blouse for kilt. And this is a tiny little white Victorian dress shirt. It's actually kind of cute. I imagine the kilt will also be in here. I spent 3 months in Scotland when I was 2 years old, and my parents bought me a kilt, and I wore it for a couple of years after that, even once it was too small. I'm actually going to take a minute here to blow my nose because it's running, so I'll be back. Okay, we're now on part 2. We have something else. We have purse for kilt, which I presume is a sporran. It is indeed. I don't know, I mean, the sporran is itself quite large and quite heavy. I'm a little confused. This is, you know, it's not a reasonable sporran for a full-size kilt, but it feels like it's sporran for like a 7-year-old. Rather than a 2-year-old. I don't know that carrying this around would have been much of a thing. It does have a little tiny pocket. There's nothing surprising there. Which is itself kind of surprising. This says kilt. Does that make sense? There's a random piece of wood in with the kilt for reasons I don't understand. There's another random piece of wood. This is, I guess, the bottom. There isn't, it doesn't quite fit anymore. Actually, it's larger than I thought I remembered it being. I think this must have been bought considerably too large for me. And then I grew into it. And that explains why I used it for a couple of years. Wool jacket for kilts. It's the largest thing, and it seems to be very close to the end. And this is indeed a wool jacket. Very tiny little professor jacket. This is from when I taught economics when I was 4. There were a couple of college professors. I think I would probably have been better at teaching economics when I was 4 than they were when I was in college. I won't name any names. If you're from Gustavus, you know what I'm talking about. And then the last thing is a battered copy of Goodnight Moon, which is a little bit out of character for the rest of the box. I'm not seeing anything weird in there. There's no inscription or anything. And yeah, it's just a book. So, good night, Mosh.